the name of the player. Or screw it, quarterback. Give me the name of a quarterback we're not talking about enough entering the season, Peter, based on your roaming the country. What do you got?
The other day I was around. I spent the day around the Saints in Costa Mesa in their joint practices, and look, that was an ugly end to the Derek Carr experiment in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And had a long conversation with Dennis Allen and some of their guys, and they just think that they have got a gem who's going to play really, really well with a bunch of really good weapons. And to me, I just think, like, of all the interesting little scenarios, you remember what Derek Carr was able to do with Darren Waller. Well, there's a tight end for the Saints right now named Juwan Johnson. Played pretty well last year. Juwan Johnson, I think, I'm not saying he's going to be Darren Waller at his peak in Vegas, but he's going to have a chance to catch a lot of footballs because that offense is going to be very tight end friendly in New Orleans. So I don't know. Maybe Derek Carr. We'll see.
Well, Carr definitely has a chip on his shoulder. I mean, maybe the largest shoulder chip there is in the NFL, for sure, based on the way things ended in Vegas. Him talking about his wife crying. He even said something about, referred to his shoulder chip when he was in Vegas during the Pro Bowl Skills Challenge. When he was just hitting every target. And he basically was talking about how, well, I guess, not good enough for here. I mean, you know that. That's for sure.
Well, but look, Rich, I guess I would say this in defense of Josh McDaniels and the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Derek Carr disappeared for the last 2 weeks of the season. And I doubt sincerely that was with Josh McDaniels' blessing. Okay? So that's one thing. The second thing is he didn't throw for over 315 yards in any game last year. In the first game that Jarrett Stidham plays against the best defense the Raiders faced all year, he threw for 360. So I understand that Derek Carr is unhappy. And I saw him the other day, and I think one day he's going to have a lot to say. He's not about what happened there, but not right now. But I also think, look, the performance, for whatever reason, was a lot lower than everybody thought. And if you watch that Steelers game, I think that was Christmas Eve, you watch that Steelers game, you say, I think McDaniels was totally justified in benching him.
Well,
but,
I mean,
we'll see.
If you watch that Steelers game, you'll be marveling at the play-by-play call. That's for sure, because
Rich Eisen on Christmas Eve, baby.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I was there. I was in the booth, and I couldn't believe that Carr threw the interceptions, and had no idea though that he'd be sent home. But so, are you saying that Carr being sent home, was his own doing? Or
I don't think
benching?
I mean, look, my gut feeling is, all I'm saying is, I do not know what happened, Rich.
Right.
I would just be surprised if the Raiders sent him home, okay? That would surprise me because, you're trying to win the last two games, whether you're going to make the playoffs or not.
Right.
And Derek Carr had great knowledge of that offense. And I just think Josh McDaniels would have thought, well, if he is of a right mind, he could help Jarrett Stidham prepare for this game. And he wasn't there. So maybe one day we'll find out exactly what happened.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.